This one checks all the boxes. What do you think?
I know you have a lot going on, but can you find me a different match? Solid match, but not right for me now. Got anything else? Right match, wrong timing. Can we switch it up?
A man who reminds the world who he is one match at a time.
The following is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
You get the sense with the archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
His return was celebrated. Now he tries to give fans a reason to stick around. The Mad Dragon has landed.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 210 pounds,
There's absolutely no quit in Ilya Dragunov. Any challenger, any opponent, he never backs down, never.
This man is the best kind of crazy. Dragunov channels anger and pain into energy.
We've seen that Dragunov always pushes the physicality in his matches.
Whatever it takes, however far he has to go to win, Dragunov will do it. He will shatter his own limits.
The bell rings for this 2 out of 3 falls match. First superstar to gain 2 falls in this match is the winner.
A lot of strategy in this type of match, and I know for a fact that both these competitors know that. This should be interesting.
And hold on a second, a nice display of fair play here.
Yeah, and you have to admire the amount of mutual respect between them.
I wish we saw more of that at the start of the matches. Crank in the head. Claw to the face. Claw right across the face. It goes without saying that there's a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. What are they going to do here? Leg snap.
inflicting more damage to the leg.
2 out of 3 falls matches are obviously all about strategy, but they can sometimes be about asserting dominance.
Which is a fine strategy in and of itself. It definitely doesn't hurt to tap into a little more aggression to apply more pressure in a match like this, especially early on.
Dragon screw. Ilya isn't taking this lying down anymore.
That was the opening he needed, and he's got to keep his foot on the gas now.
Caught that and reversed it.
Oh, headbutt.
And Dragunov's resolve might be wavering here.
Dragunov's going to have to figure something out.
Shaking impact right there.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Did you hear that impact?
Big strike across the back.
Managed to get out of harm's way.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength here. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. What a chancery. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that.
No water in the pool.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Quick evasion from him there. Full force with the uppercut.
And now propped up in the corner. Ooh! Ooh, what an elbow. A barrage of elbows over and over again. And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Boom! Rearranging those vertebrae.
He's got him now. Oh, what a choke slam. Tossed them across the ring. And Dragunov finds himself on the defensive.
And Dragunov stuck and looking for a solution.
He could absolutely be at the end of his rope.
He really is running on fumes right now.
Spine buster.
This is it.
He's got an early fall in this one.
He better.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show.
And that holds Dragunov back. What's he in for?
Oh, what a gourd buster.
That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
Dragunov with momentum. And that failed to hit the mark.
He's definitely taking advantage here.
Yeah, he is looking like an absolute juggernaut right now.
A little sizzle before the steak.
And misses on the springboard.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
Oof. That's a stiff forearm shot right there, dog. Oh, man.
Dragunov left an opening. An uncanny showing of power. Brought to a disadvantage now.
Ilya is facing adversity here.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
He's channeling some hardcore legends, grabbing that kendo stick.
He's got him caught. Suplex.
Dragunov keeping his opponent at bay.
Counter after counter. Trying to bust up that arm, man.
And he's taking on a lot of offense here, guys.
He really needs to think and think fast if he wants to turn the tables here. The steel chair, a classic for very good reason. Clothesline.
And they're the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
One step ahead there. Ilya's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Now's a chance for Dragunov to get back into this match.
Clubbing blow. And Dragunov finds himself on the defensive.
Dragunov's being...
Oh, look at this. Tornado bomb. Knee right on target. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
Sent flying.
Spine buster. Elbow drop. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Ripped in the hard way. And he's in total control right now, only gaining more and more momentum. Lift off. Diving hammer strike.
This has been an exquisite performance.
Flying. Oh, from the top.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Quick thinking from Dragunov. Now Dragunov looking for some momentum. He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
That has Ilya counting the lights. This has truly been a match for the ages.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
The Archetype has returned with conviction. Tonight was proof of that.
Yeah, it's a big win, Cole, but he can't afford to stand still. He's not coming back as much as he's trying to catch up.
You won't be flying under anyone's radar after this match.
The Archetype is back. The Archetype is here.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
Say what you will about this comeback, but the Archetype is not taking any shortcuts. That willingness to grind says something about who he is.
It says he's stubborn. In this business, sometimes the shortcut is the path to the top.
It's time to find out if the Archetype still sets the standard. unstoppable big man, Otis.
And his opponent, representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis!
We've seen how Otis has really evolved as a competitor over the past few years. Much more confident and well-rounded in the ring.
Otis might not want to admit it, but he's had a good coach in Gable.
But Gable also was a bit of a bully, too. Once Otis finally stood up to him, it was night and day. Love this confident Otis. There's the bell, and the first superstar with 2 falls here is the winner.
This is how things were done originally. It's truly a test of stamina and perseverance. Earning that first fall is a huge step forward, but earning that second is the only way to win.
Oh, what a forearm. Not targeting the arm.
Look at this.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it. Devastating kick. 2 out of 3 falls matches are all about control. Dictate the tempo here, and the match could be yours for the taking.
Well observed. This match is all about sustained dominance. So you want to be the one deciding where the action goes. Fighting from underneath here is the last place you want to be.
Otis able to reverse.
Otis finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Looks like he shook the cobwebs and he's turning it around.
Otis running into some trouble here.
And Otis needs to find an opening fast.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Misses big time.
Oh, an arm breaker. That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Tossing them aside.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Oh, what a headbutt. He's hooked up.
Unmitigated demonstration of power. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Placed up on top of the turnbuckle. Oh, this is my favorite right here. Oh, yeah, we're going for the ride.
Superplex.
That move wasn't originally intended for the top rope, but that's what we just saw.
Caught with that axe handle. Torturing the knee with that attack.
All the momentum swinging away from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
And now he's reaching out to the crowd for support. Some much-needed adrenal fuel.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Spine buster. Everything's going his way right now.
His focus is unshakable right now.
And retaliates with a counter.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now.
He's able to dodge that one.
Oh, what a high kick.
Oh, God.
Release back suplex. All the momentum swinging away from Otis.
Yeah, Otis is having trouble fighting back.
He counters with a great reversal. Otis reversing the momentum.
That might be what Otis needed to get out of jeopardy. Getting him in place, but for what?
Oh, wow.
stiff shot to the head here.
Taking flight! You gotta be kidding me!
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Watch out! All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Flying!
Splash! Oh my God, man!
Reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
I get it. He needs to stop trying to be cute. Needs to get his head in the game.
Otis running into some trouble here.
And Otis needs to find an opening fast.
Oh, God, what a kick.
Rock with that forearm there.
Claw to the face. Ripping at the eyes.
Oh, man. The face of Otis. Oh, looks like it's been through a wood chipper.
A bone-rattling spot.
And there's the cover. And he picks up the quick fall here.
Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb. Otis is in a terrible predicament. Blast off.
Splash. Otis running into some trouble here.
Can Otis withstand this surge?
Otis unprepared here.
Spinebuster. I'm not liking Otis's odds here.
Despite all the punishment they've taken, these men are not giving up any ground.
Still going, still ready for more, and so is this crowd.
This could spell danger for Otis.
Suplex!
Oh, man, check out this power.
Otis reversing the momentum.
That could be the spark Otis was looking for. And into the corner he goes.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon.
Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
No way Otis is getting up now. Deep uppercut connects.
And the resolve of Otis might be wavering.
Yeah, Otis is having trouble fighting.
Blast off.
Oh, huge miss right there.
Shoulder tackle after shoulder tackle.
Oof. The stomp to the gut with full force.
Buster. Thunderous. This could be it. This could be the end. And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted most.
That's right. It was tactical, clean, and efficient. And that is a textbook way to show the WWE Universe that the archetype just might truly be back.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am. But I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers. But where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big Four PLE are at a premium. Gunther and Roman already have their match for the World Heavyweight title, and Braun is defending against Rusev. Your old partner Hector just made the show against Penta. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Ludwig Kaiser has been gaining momentum since coming back from injury. Tear the house down against him, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Penta.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Hector. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Penta are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Hector. Congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The archetype set to take on Kaiser.
What the hell? It's the Samoan werewolf.
The archetype is in trouble.
Chad Patton's not going to be able to pull him off.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Jacob Fatu back.
Batu's letting him off the hook tonight.
And the archetype may be hurt.
Archetype! I'm done with the disrespect. Only reason I didn't send you to the hospital is because I want you in the ring. Every day, you out there talking. Oh, I gotta get back to Braun and the Wise Man. Oh, all that matters is the WWE title. Nah! I told Road Dogg I want the archetype at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. Nah, you caught a sentence. See? This isn't just a belt to me. It's my legacy. It's my blood. It's my family. I spent 819 days in the box thinking about coming here and taking what's mine. When my grandma passed away, Umaga laid his Intercontinental Championship to rest with her. The IC belt is buried in my family's crypt. And you think you're gonna put disrespect on it? Nah, Oos. I'm not some stepping stone on your way back to glory. Cause after I'm done with you, you're gonna wish your ass stayed home. You know what I mean?
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against New Day had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Hector and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Jacob Fatu, so you might want to check your compass.
Oh, you're another one who thinks I can't beat him.
You can beat him, but you better bring your absolute best.
I will. And then I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Samoan Werewolf. That dude is a wrecking ball, and he's looking to demolish you.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Fatu.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when he jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that, Hector. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Penta is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Jacob Fatu tonight.
The Samoan Werewolf's no joke. You ready for him?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with him. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Fatu tries anything, I'll be there for you.
When Roman Reigns first mentioned the idea of bringing Jacob Fatu to WWE, I told him the Samoan Werewolf is an agent of chaos you simply cannot control. Fatu's a tornado, a monsoon, a volcano. Why would you antagonize a force of nature?
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You have been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Jacob Fatu is a force you haven't seen since you were destroyed by Braun Breaker. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Jacob Fatu?
I know I can.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob Fatu isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. Fatu said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype. It's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
I had the opportunity to work with Fatu early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob Fatu has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan Werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the street out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman! And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds. The WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
The Intercontinental Championship, one of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment.
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Fatu as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through Fatu's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the Werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Forearm straight to the face.
Propping him up in the corner.
Ooh, what an elbow. A barrage of elbows over and over again.
The challenger looked unhinged with an absolutely uncorked attack on the champ there.
Elbow drop. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
The champion looking slightly rocked now. The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob Fatu took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title. And Fatu is looking to end his comeback once and for all.
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Stop right to the gut.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Jacob Fatu Cargo.
Board buster.
Just tossed. She get airline miles for that. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
And he's basically defenseless right now.
Oh, he's really struggling to find an answer, any answer at this point. He's taking things outside now.
Agonizing. He's heading back to the ring.
Slips right in behind. Nice schoolboy there.
Barely down for a 1 count.
He breaks the count before the 10, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Forearm smash.
What a barrage of stops.
Not giving the champ a moment to breathe with those boots. Placed against Fatu's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob Fatu sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his mentor's life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up Fatu.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
What the?
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob Fatu has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob Fatu retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that he had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought him out on the indies to show him what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from him again. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you, like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. Fatu, I think we're going to be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earned my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to Fatu, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me, before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner at any cost.
Hector Flores is the referee. What's happening here?
The following contest is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Hector Flores.
Hector Flores' challenge to the archetype for a match at the Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Hector's way of getting his attention.
Or forcing a loss to Orton. We are going to have to see how this one plays out.
Credit to Hector for pulling off a fast one.
The Viper is looking for a chance at his third Royal Rumble win.
And the participants, first from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 280 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Randy Orton is one of the smoothest wrestlers to ever do it. And he's looking in the best shape of his career.
Oh, he's proud to qualify for the Royal Rumble, especially with a biased Hector Flores officiating this match.
The Viper looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. The Archetype walks into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And his opponent, from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Hector Flores as referee. No way!
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of his comeback so far, and his sworn enemy is refereeing the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to get him a referee's license. Stomping down on that arm.
Oh! Orton has the momentum against him here.
Orton needs to return to his instincts.
Just rake in the face. Ripping at the eyes. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. What a chancery.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Was that an accident? Why would our official even do that? The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype. Smash. This is not looking good for him.
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
Well,
oh boy, this whole match is about to change.
Oh, straight forearm.
Oh, the sheer force of that Irish whip.
Clothesline, so effective.
That was a stick.
Well, this could be a terrible mistake. What a barrage of stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Headed out to the arena floor now.
Oh, that gets reversed on Randy. And he gets set back into the ring.
Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Randy needs to decipher a solution to this situation fast. Big impact on that spine buster.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys. Right in front of the referee. That'll be a blatant disqualification. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's performance. Hector Flores might call this right down the middle.
Man did a whole press conference talking about how he was going to stop the Archetype from winning the Royal Rumble and going to Mania. We need to know who pulled the strings to give him a referee's license.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Oh, just punishing the arm.
Can Orton withstand this attack?
Randy's certainly being tested here.
Disrespecting the competition. And he just showed Orton no fear with an assault like that.
But he is certainly tough enough to withstand some offense. Feeling the energy and ready to bring it to his opponent.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee, Hector Flores, has a vendetta against the Archetype. Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
Everything is working for him at the moment.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Randy weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
What a shoulder block.
Look at this.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Orton clearly rocked by a precise attack there.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Orton getting worked on right now.
This is Orton's perseverance getting tested.
Oh, kick connects.
I'm at an utter loss for words here. What was the point of that? To what end?
Goes down face first from the Gordon. Wait a second. What the heck's going on here? Headbutt to the back of the neck.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Oh, stomping down hard.
And this onslaught's really taken everything out of him.
How much more of this can he take before he says enough?
He's able to counter that.
And Orton put a quick stop to the...
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton.
Oh, what a quick in.
Great technique. Right to a schoolboy.
And the pin attempt is waved off. Proximity to the ropes playing a huge factor there. Absolutely rocked the jaw there.
Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Mounting their...
Uh-oh. Answers back on Orton.
The official's count is getting as close as you can cut it.
Back into the ring, but he was cutting it. Slipped right behind, right into a schoolboy.
No good. The rope stopped the pin.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, did you hear the sound that made? The Archetype's headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Orton called the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetype's road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The archetype beats sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Hector doesn't want us to coexist here, and he's brought me around to his point of view.
You might have to find a new way to put food on your family's table.
That's not an option. This is the only thing I know how to do. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Big night.
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark.
Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector was like a brother. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
There's no poetry here, Xavier. I wish like hell I was in a different match tonight, but I had no choice.
You have choices. You could walk out there, shake his hand, and tell him it's water under the bridge.
Or
you could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recalling my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making his way to the ring, from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
If Hector Flores retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein.
That's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands in front of the class.
Hector Flores betrayed his mentor. Now his whole career is on the line.
And his opponent, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 202 pounds, Hector Flores!
This man grew up in the shadows in one of Lucha Libre's greatest families, and look at him now. El Mago would be ashamed. This man, a Judas, and he doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? He pulled the Archetype out of the gutter when the man was a punchline, dragged him all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
Hector Flores gave everything he had to the Archetype. Tonight, he'll try to take it back.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the Archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The Archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight.
Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here. And now Flores is getting beaten down.
And Flores is looking for a solution. Oh, diamond plate steel coming at you.
And that broke Flores down a bit. He has him in his grasp.
Oh, my Lord. Massive gourd buster.
The Archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
He's not letting his opponent find any respite here. Opting for the kendo stick. He's not worried about getting too fancy here.
Strong forearm.
Flores with some agility.
A stiff shot with a kendo stick.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Into the barricade. Kick right to the midsection. Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution.
Going to use the kendo stick. With a crossface.
Incredible display of power with that move.
Those two little words have to be...
No, I'm good. That was definitely a no. Defiance is the only word to describe this. That has to be what's fueling them now.
Official asking if they want to continue.
It's as if time has suddenly stood still as we await a definitive answer either way.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
A chair? He's got a steel chair.
He's in his clutches. Driving face first. An impressive amount of offense against him here.
Yeah. I don't think he expected to be fighting from the bottom like this.
I can't see this fight going much deeper.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays.
Placed him in the corner here.
He's in a bad spot on that turnbuckle.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
Timing with that springboard.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Oh, Flores with good timing on the reversal.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
And down hard with the gourd buster.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
Can Hector withstand this surge?
What a power slam.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Nice powerbomb. And you have to imagine he's thinking he'll be...
Do you want to...
Referee's got...
Yes, I quit!
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done...
The archetype is a good man.
But is Hector Flores? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Hector cost him, the archetype is giving him one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Hector that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there. But it felt right to part ways with Hector on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania, and Cody's going after the World Heavyweight title.
So you see an opening to get back to Braun Breaker.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Braun's waist. So I'm going to make a statement that Braun and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Braun's attention.
Might. It definitely will. He won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells him. So what do you think? Can you help make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship, I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Cody Rhodes, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Braun Breaker.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did
What
to you,
you did is
what
what
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
do,
Brian?
man.
You
And you just
broke
threw
half
it all
right
this.
across the
Back
couch.
off.
Gentlemen, please. Braun, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This man thinks that by donating a used retired belt, he can magically insert himself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Braun Breaker. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Braun Breaker's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the man who tried to end their WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Braun Breaker and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't gonna be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
I'm lining up the best we got. It's up to you what happens next.
I know I don't have a lot of time, but I'd like a different match.
Back at WWE, back for glory, the archetype.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
Listen to that reaction. These people have not forgotten what the archetype means to this place and this business.
Sure, they remember the past. The question everyone should be asking is whether or not this guy has a future.
The archetype's next chapter starts right now.
Alert the authorities. Dirty Dom is on the premises.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
The greatest Mysterio ever, the greatest boyfriend ever, and of course, the greatest Intercontinental Champion ever. Dirty Dominic Mysterio truly is a certified future Hall of Famer thrice over.
I truly have no idea what it is you and far too many female superstars see in Dirty Dom. The kid's a certified scumbag thrice over.
It's called pheromones, Cole. You wouldn't understand anything about that.
Wade, I don't want to understand or even know anything about Dominic Mysterio's pheromones.
Dominic Mysterio is a true workhorse in WWE. The first man to ever main event Raw, SmackDown, and NXT in the same week.
Could stand to focus more on his in-ring and less on his love life and personal issues.
Dom's an excellent multitasker. He can juggle it all. That should be celebrated.
And now this 2 out of 3 falls match presents an opportunity for these superstars to display their mental and physical toughness.
And in some ways, defeating an opponent twice is the ultimate show of dominance. Something that carries major bragging rights in the locker room.
Oh, stiff uppercut. Crank in the head.
Oh, stinging the arm right there.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
I've said it before, but it's really paramount to pick up the first fall of a 2 out of 3 falls match as quickly as possible. That's how you set the tone and pace. You want the competition to be facing an uphill battle.
Looking real jacked, baby.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Alarms must be going off in Mysterio's head now.
What a chancery.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. What an interception!
Turned into a dragon screw. He saw that one coming.
Hard right to the jaw.
Boom! What a forearm! Quick reflexes from Dominic. Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
uppercut.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
He's got himself in a bit of a sticky wicket right here.
He'll make his way to the ring. Gotta act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away.
Back in the ring now, beating the official's count.
He's starting to look battered.
This has definitely been a physical match, and we're seeing just how physical now.
Right to the back. Oh, that hurt. Comes down across the head with the axe handle. Right to the knee. Ooh, I don't know if Dominic can withstand much more of this.
Mysterio's got to find a window to fight back.
Oh, just clobbering away here.
What a clothesline.
Oh, got the knees up. Saw it coming.
Spine buster. And he goes for the pin. Here's a fall in this one.
And now he's taken.
That's what he gets for acting cute out there.
Ow! Mysterio now dominating his opponent, and he's now about to hit.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Great counter.
He's got something in mind. Oh, what a choke slam. Tossed him across the ring. Just absorbing way too much damage at this stage.
Oh, he's in a bad way now. All he can do is keep going. Try to ignore the pain.
Oh, what a club. Ooh. Loving blow. Ooh. Loving blows. Elbow drop. And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Dominic's from the middle rope. Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. I think I felt that one.
Gorilla press slam. Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. A wave of hard-hitting offense from him.
It's been a suffocating attack, keeping him out in front. He's in a precarious situation.
Oh, my. Sent flying.
Spine buster. And Dominic could be moments away from doom. This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb. Dirty Dom is in serious danger. Right to the kidneys from behind.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic,
hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
Is that what it takes to beat Dominic?
Kick directly to the back.
The intensity in here is off the chart.
From the heavens. A piercing aerial elbow drop.
Planning something big here.
Soaring. Landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome.
Saw it coming. And counters it. And he's being totally cut off here.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here.
Remarkable power being shown here. Big back body drop. Boom, what a kick.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
Playing him on the top rope.
As unsafe a position as can be. Mounted on the turnbuckle, and now down with a bang superplex.
And Dominic's resolve might be wavering here.
Alarms must be going off in Mysterio's head now.
Elbow drop. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Scoop slam sets things up.
Clubbing blow. Oh, my goodness. He is staying aggressive now.
Like a man possessed, he is absolutely refusing to let up.
Being placed in the corner here.
Devastating.
Ripped off the ropes in a hurry. Driven through the ground.
He's realizing there's an opportunity here.
Tight spot for Dominic here.
Absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
All that rebuilding looks to have paid off tonight as quiet work has turned into loud results.
Oh, this win will go a long way towards building his confidence as the stakes continue to rise.
Aldis wanted you to face high-level talent, so how does this match sound?
Don't think that will get me in the chamber match. Got something else? I'm not sure that's gonna qualify me for the chamber. What other matches you got? Don't think that will get me in the chamber match. Got something else?
A man who adds to his legacy with every match.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
You want to talk about respect? This guy's earned every ounce of it.
Respect doesn't win matches, Wade. You got to be ruthless out there, and I'm not sure he's got that gear anymore.
This is where redemption turns real.
Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter, last one to leave.
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight!
The megastar is shining bright tonight. Yeah, L.A. Knight is ready.
Such an undeniable energy in the ring. Knight always has unlimited gas in the tank.
It is never over till it's over for L.A. Knight.
And you know the saying, beat you any day and twice on Sunday? That's more or less what a 2 out of 3 falls match is.
Well, the logic's sound to me. Anyone can get one win. You get 2 in one match, that's where real talent comes in.
Uh-oh. Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch. Like the brick wall running into you.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm.
Tough hit to the legs. We know that taking out the legs is one of the most effective strategies in any match. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Oh, and a double axe handle.
Incredible height.
L.A. Knight got shown up that time with a stiff attack.
Might be just what he needed to wake up here to really get his head in this fight.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
This can't be how Knight envisioned this fight going.
And Corey, what's more important in a 2 out of 3 falls match, the physical or the mental component?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Cole, but it's actually both. There's a reason this match is one of the be-all, end-all ways of addressing a rivalry. It's designed to test every aspect of your skill set. And if that sounds tough, it's because it is.
Doesn't want to be on the top rope like this.
Ooh. Pow! Here we go. Whoa, look out.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
Not a good spot to be in.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Power bomb into the barricade.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
Running out of time. Gotta get your butt back in the ring. Back in, just in the nick of time. Almost got a count out there.
L.A. Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight's arsenal is being taken away.
Impressive display of power.
Turns that in his favor.
L.A. Knight finding an answer to that onslaught.
Time now for Knight to battle back into this fight.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery. Elbow drop. And he's got to be in absolute agony right now.
He's
from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Picture perfect backbreaker. Knight in a state of distress.
Knight needs to figure things out.
Spinebuster. Will it be? Got it. No, just a 2.
Color me impressed. I have no idea how he managed to kick out at this point.
Big punch finds its mark.
Repeated elbows in the corner. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
Yeah, he desperately needs to find some reprieve from this constant storm of offense.
And a reversal by LA Knight. LA Knight reversing the momentum.
That could be the spark Knight was looking for.
Release back suplex.
He's in a predicament here.
Set down hard.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
Knight's having trouble assessing the situation.
Clubbing blows.
Knight is stumbling into the line of fire.
Knight at a disadvantage.
A powerhouse attack. My goodness.
LA Knight is done.
2. He gets it. He scores the fall. Making way towards the top rope.
Up high.
Diving hammer strike.
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. He's quickly assuming control here.
He knows that this is how you gain a tight grip on a match.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
He's headed up high. Look out.
And sky-high elbow drop.
And are you kidding me? He's going up.
Take off. Oh, great elevation. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Thumped with a big blow.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
LA Knight is in a disheartening position.
Counter. Saw it coming. Knight managing to get some control back now.
He's got the opportunity now. Man, he better take it.
He catches Knight with a counter. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Big boot.
Surely these men have done enough. An end has to be near.
Gorilla press slam.
Nice scoop slam. This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
Can Knight come back from that? Putting him in the corner for something here. Punched on the top rope. Snap man from the top.
Oh, and Knight fights back.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Elbow drop. From the middle rope. Oh, a splash. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Spine buster.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
That gives the LA Knight in.
Cover. Picking up the victory as his opponent stares up at the lights.
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
crowd believed in him tonight, and he didn't let them down.
The adoration of the WWE Universe feels great, but history shows applause doesn't guarantee success. And we need more than that to keep this comeback going.
I have a main event level opponent lined up for you in this one.
Don't think that will get me in the chamber match. Got something else?
Back at WWE, back for glory. The Archetype.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
You get the sense with the Archetype that every move, every step is part of something bigger.
There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. He's methodical, but never mechanical, and that's what's fueling this comeback journey.
His return was celebrated. Now he tries to give fans a reason to stick around.
Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry has arrived.
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
The people, man, they love Joe Hendry saying his name, waving hands, man. Hey, you're waving hands too, Cole.
Listen, this guy makes every match and every entrance an unforgettable moment.
Look, I can't deny that this man has crossed lines, man, made an impact, and now Joe Hendry is here in WWE. Let's go.
This match will be fought under the 2 out of 3 falls stipulation.
These matches are often seen as a test of endurance.
Hold on, interesting here. Looks like a handshake before things get going.
Yeah, everyone loves sportsmanship. Let's just see how long things stay respectful here.
Kind of a jaded view of things. Obviously, there's a chance that things can get heated here, but these two competitors clearly realize that just comes with the territory.
Wow, the power that takes is insane.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Headbutt to the back of the neck. Headbutt to the back of the neck.
What a chancery. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Hendry comes right back at him.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
And I like it.
An aggressive charge against Joe now.
Hendry is getting shot down at every turn.
Boot right to the throat.
Going after the arm in a big way.
What do you think is an overlooked factor in terms of strategy in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Definitely the importance of staying cautious, especially in the early goings. The last thing you want to do here is rush into things and make a mistake that ends up putting you behind.
Just a barrage of offense coming his way with seemingly no answer to it.
And it looked like he doesn't have a single answer for any of his offensive flurry.
Look at this.
Tossed like a sack of potatoes.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Release back suplex.
There's the backbreaker.
He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now?
And that toss got some hang time.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Henry having trouble shifting the tides.
Joe's cage might be a bit rattled.
This will be bad for him.
Clothesline.
Oh, and his counter.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Spinebuster. He thinks he has it. And he was able to get the fall.
Well, that's not very smart.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Oh, and he couldn't keep the offense rolling.
Oh, just said, nah. You stop right there. Bad spot for Joe.
Drop right on their face. This is a war of wills at this point.
Running on nothing but fumes now. But that's what you train for, man.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Henry having trouble shifting the tides.
And Henry needs to find that spark.
He's got something in store. Suplex.
He's ready for anything. Just a battering strike.
Deep trouble here for Joe.
And look at this.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
Henry's down and he might be out.
Headbutt to the back of the neck.
There's the skull absorbing further impact.
Textbook scoop slam.
An aggressive charge against Joe now.
Joe has to trust his instinct at this point.
And that was a well-executed attack. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife powerbomb.
This is troublesome for Joe. Oh, my God.
He's mounted an all-out assault right now.
Yeah, holding a tight grip on this match, refusing to loosen up or let go even for a moment. Right into the midsection of the body.
Oh, look at this.
Boot right to the throat. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Lift off. Piercing elbow drop from up high, man.
Climbing the ropes a second time.
From the top.
Oh, he lands hard. Took a big risk and really got the worst outcome possible.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. And he counters.
A string of counters.
Blasted with the forearm. Henry having trouble shifting the tides.
And Henry needs to find that spot.
That's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
This fight is reaching a fever pitch. Neither competitor will allow this one to end.
Watching these superstars try to one-up each other has really been something special.
Rough landing on the scoop slam, dog.
Kicked right in the stomach.
He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He's really struggling here, and you can tell it's getting to him.
Ripping at the eyes.
Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Buster!
He's getting up now, but I think those lights are dimming.
He's trying again.
Using every ounce of power behind that move.
Henry's down, and he might be out. Down on the jaw. And bite your tongue with that. Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not considering the amount.
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Henry's down, and he might be out.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
He picked his moment, stayed composed, and pulled away when it counted most.
That's right. It was tactical, clean, and efficient. And that is a textbook way to show the WWE Universe that the archetype just might truly be back.
I can only make the matches. It's up to you to get that chamber spot.
Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Drew McIntyre is going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind, and Gunther has been on the warpath since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship. Ethan Page is hungry. Jey Uso's ready to go back to the main event, and Trick Williams wants to be the face of this company. Every man in that chamber wants Braun at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
There he is, ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback.
Jordan! I'm ready, but I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 other dudes who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face, so go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Juggernaut. I'm guessing Io Sky thinks she's ready for you tonight.
Io's one of the best for a reason, but whatever game plan she's walking in with is going to end real quick. Then I'm going to kick back and watch the women's chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Jordan. If I were in the women's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
You know divisions don't mean a thing to me if you're looking for a scrap.
The Archetype versus the Juggernaut has a main event sound to it. But I think I got my hands full.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Braun at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
Hey, Type. I'm so glad I ran into you before our big chamber match tonight. I had something important I wanted to run by you.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Look, we go way back, right? We battled in the Dusty Classic in NXT. Felt like you needed a win and I let you advance, but that's all water under the bridge now. I have an amazing opportunity to offer you. I know you've been dead set on carrying the WWE Championship again. So, after I win the chamber, then the WWE title, I will literally let you carry it.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'll allow you to carry my championship through airports, hotel lobbies, while you're waiting in line for my rental car. Not to the ring, of course. But you can understand my generosity does have some boundaries. So what do you think? Will you do it?
Man, I'm really going to enjoy beating you tonight. Then I'm going to go take down Braun. And after WrestleMania, I'll be carrying my WWE Championship.
Okay, Type. Well, when things don't turn out that way, my offer still stands. See you out there.
Ethan Page is here and can barely walk.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining, following the eliminations, will be declared the winner. Making his way to the ring, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds. All ego, Ethan Page!
We're getting word that moments ago, Ethan Page was attacked backstage. It's unknown who attacked him, but it's a miracle he's even dragging himself out here.
Page's chances of winning the match just took a major hit. The bell hasn't rung, and we already have controversy.
Drew McIntyre sets his sights on a title match at WrestleMania.
And his opponents, first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
With Drew McIntyre's track record, you have to wonder if he had something to do with the attack on Ethan Page.
I wouldn't put it past him, and if he did, he gave an assist to not only himself, but also the rest of the competitors here tonight. Ethan was a sleeper pick, and that is no longer the case. Drew is loading up a Claymore or 2 for this huge match.
Gunther is truly the ring general, and the Elimination Chamber is his battlefield.
And from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, Gunther!
Since Gunther lost the World Heavyweight Championship, he has been a changed man.
He's going into that chamber not just to win. Gunther wants to make a statement to the entire WWE Universe. Gunther looks right at home inside that cage.
Trick Williams is here to get back into the title picture tonight.
And from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, Trick Williams.
Trick has all the tools to win this thing. Tonight could be the moment that cements him as a main event star.
This is the biggest stage of Trick's career. Time to find out if he steps up or gets knocked down.
If Trick's nervous, he's certainly not showing it.
Will the Archetype's comeback survive the Elimination Chamber?
And from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
Oh, this man got rid of his old WWE title because he says the only one that matters is the one around Braun's waist.
And that obsession could be his undoing in the Elimination Chamber. The Archetype would be wise to not look past his opponents tonight.
The Archetype has never won an Elimination Chamber match. That could change tonight. Jey Uso could earn a ticket to WrestleMania tonight.
And representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Jey knows exactly what it takes to perform on the biggest stage of them all. He's ready for the chamber tonight.
People have been trying to put a ceiling on main event Jey Uso for his entire singles career, and he's broken through every single time.
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we are underway. A shot at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Ethan Page had to drag himself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked him backstage.
When it comes to Ethan, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already got some controversy and the bell's just rung.
Smack in the corner with incredible velocity.
Axe handle finds the mark.
Oh, that'll take out a leg for sure. Oh, just tossing them with ease.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Body drop. Kick.
Crank in the head.
And now Jey is getting beaten down.
Can Jey Uso withstand this surge?
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Oh, no. Better make reservations at the local medical facility.
Big suplex.
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic. Oh, strong knee connects.
Oh, vicious stomp connecting.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stay
You can't fight. Delivers an axe handle. He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
He looks absolutely sapped from the beating he's been taking.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. What a chancery.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Ooh, into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Drew McIntyre's pod door has been opened, and now here he comes.
Sliding back into the ring. What's he planning here?
Suplex.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out.
Both guys are showing how well they know each other.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Slipping out of the way there.
Not looking good. In this position. Shot to the throat. Cover, cover. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Not even a 2 count. He's still holding strong here.
Oh, this superstar has no problem breaking the rules, and I like it. Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Braun Breaker of WrestleMania.
He just saved himself there. And Drew's sent out of the ring here.
Move! Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows. And a stomp to the gut.
Shoulders down. 3, no.
He's clearly taking a lot out of them.
Well, Drew, he's got something in mind. The submission hook is coming.
Main event, Jey Uso's big dreams about to go up. The skin man a takedown.
Looks like it's time for Gunther to officially enter the Elimination Chamber match.
Big right.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
We've seen that look before. Jey in position. Bang!
Insult to your injury.
Oh, a kick! Wow!
Look at this.
Kick connects.
Oh, man!
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. And Drew's weathered tough offense all over the world, but that one caught him hard.
Jey Uso looked as brutal as ever on that exchange.
Does he get it here? He kicks out at 2.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Knee strike connects.
Oh my goodness.
High stakes here. He does not want to be there. You gotta be kidding me. Here's a cover. Could be it. Now McIntyre. A kick out at 2.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point. Jey Uso gets out of the way in time.
Spear.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it.
Here comes Williams, ready for anything in this chamber match.
What will it take to end this? Because clearly that was not it. Bang! Gunther can't avoid this. Avoided any damage there.
He quickly slides into the ring. Grabbing the arms and just rapid
attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off. And he gets directed into the corner.
Gets slammed down. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
Can't do it. Zone splash. McIntyre working great.
He thinks he has it. Hangs on by a thread.
McIntyre's been taken to the deep waters, but he's proving to be someone nearly impossible to keep down.
Main event, Jey Uso with a close call right there. He definitely thought he had that one in the bag. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize.
It's about to get interesting. Ethan Page knows it's time to jump into the fire.
One down, but still 4 more eliminations to go before we have a winner here tonight.
Oh, he fights Jey back. With the counter. Uh-oh. Flapjack. Way up there.
Impressive awareness from him.
Tossed by the neck. Surely this match can't go on much longer.
He's absolutely running low in the tank here. I don't think he's going to last much longer.
Taken down with a body slam.
Super kick right on target.
Completely missed the mark there.
On the money with that super kick. Oh, punch lands.
Does he get it here?
The second elimination of the match, leaving the
Gunther vulnerable here.
Top slam.
Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
Looking for the pin.
And now we're heading down to the final 3. Tensions are even higher now. I love it, man.
Williams has him sized up.
bullseye. Quick shot to the kisser. Is it enough?
The cover. No, he beats the count.
You truly have to admire the level of fight Jey Uso has. It might be limitless.
And they...
Say goodnight. Sleeper hold is applied.
Submission hold locked in deep here.
Oh, just look at the torque being applied.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker. 2.
And it comes down to this, the last 2 competitors.
Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
That could finish off Jey Uso.
He's done it. The Archetype has done it.
The Archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that's Jacob Fatu. Where the hell did he come from?
Fatu's on a rampage.
Delivering vicious headbutts, one after another.
We know what's coming now.
Wait, what is Fatu thinking?
He's thinking he's going to take this to the next level. He's climbing the damn pod.
He's 20 feet away.
Are you kidding me?
Holy!
Fatu just demolished the Archetype's road to WrestleMania.
And left us with more questions than answers.
Fatu, why did you assault the archetype?
You got it twisted. I didn't assault the archetype. He assaulted me. Hell out the way. He assaulted me. When he walked in here and said my title don't matter, when he stole my spot in the elimination chamber, he assaulted me. Archetype, next time I see you, it won't be in the ring. It's gonna be in the crime scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Champion Braun Breaker and his special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Braun, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Jacob Fatu attacked Ethan Page before the match, and after the Archetypes win and the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the Archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion Braun Breaker must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I'm merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Jacob Fatu to severely harm Ethan Page and his chances in the Elimination Chamber. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype. I'll take on Fatu. I'll take on Ethan Page if they can scrape him off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way.
What my client means to say is that he is ready for the main event of WrestleMania no matter who his opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with the New Day.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Jacob Fatu. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Braun.
Fatu leaves chaos in his wake everywhere he goes. If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Tonight, there will be no escape from the Samoan werewolf.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Jacob Fatu, and that's saying a lot.
Jacob Fatu made a statement at Elimination Chamber when he assaulted the Archetype. Forget about a rematch at WrestleMania. Tonight, he ends the comeback once and for all.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
And his opponent, from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman!
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetypes get close to the WWE Championship, something rises up and get in his way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with him broken at Jacob Fatu's feet.
The Archetype has never been locked in a cell with a force like Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did he challenge the Samoan Werewolf to a match where he will be locked in a cell with him?
Because the Archetype will do whatever it takes to challenge Braun Breaker for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania, Wade, including walk through hell.
He might have bought a one-way ticket, Michael. Fatu promised a crime scene, and they just locked the damn door.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
The Samoan Werewolf thinks the Archetype stole his spot at WrestleMania, and he's going to take it back in Hell in a Cell.
Damaging the windpipe.
And Jacob getting some pushback there. Taking this fight back into the ring. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Oh, hurled into that corner so hard there was a ricochet.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu being systematically worked on, man.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. He's totally helpless.
Absolutely Herculean feat of power and strength.
Grabbing their opponent by the skull and slamming him down.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
You know what they say, gentlemen?
What do they say, Corey?
What goes up must come crashing down.
Landing on the chair hard.
Absolutely impaled on that chair. I can't imagine they're okay after that.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Oh, strong impact. An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass.
And he heads back into the ring. Bam! Spine buster. Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And the action is shifted now into the dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. And he's just unloading mercilessly here.
Managing to tap into something that has really turned the odds in his favor here.
There goes the wall. And there he goes to the outside.
It is hard to comprehend how much force it would take to throw him through a cell wall.
Oh, that'll rattle you. For safety's sake, I hope we're near the end.
Oh, he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're living at The Walking Dead here.
And nothing good ever comes from climbing up the cell. We all know that.
He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now?
Jacob Fatu.
Ooh, sorry, but he kinda had it coming.
Right onto the punishing steel structure. It doesn't get any more brutal.
He's headed up the cell, clodding the wall.
And listen to this capacity crowd. The anticipation is electric in this building. Jacob Fatu getting the
Irish whip toward the edge.
Fatu is hanging on.
Here
No way! Jacob Fatu and the Archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell!
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We gotta get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these men functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Oh, flesh on flesh. Nothing pretty about it. Disrespecting the competition.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
This cannot be...
Hooked up. Here we go.
Counters.
He's cooking something up.
Crashing down with a Samoan drop.
Beautiful. Right into the cover. It's unthinkable. Someone beating the wall. He wants it one more time. DDT. Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Capitalizing with a pin here. And a kick out. What on earth? I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
You got to imagine this match has a different complexion after what we just saw. He connects with a counter.
Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
Is that what it takes to beat Jacob?
He was almost finished.
I thought this whole thing was over, man.
And you got to think that all the plans are out the window after that. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this.
He's looking to get in some vicious shots with that kendo stick.
And slides back into the ring. Smash!
This is not good, fellas. Better. He's spreading those thumbtacks around like the seeds of pain they are.
Placing him in the corner.
Gonna take this thing to the high.
Devastating.
Under thumbtacks. This is ugly. This is bad, man. And it's gonna get worse later tonight when you have to pick all those tacks out of your body.
Just tearing into all that flesh. Hooked up. Here we go.
Those thumbtacks.
Oh, those dunks, man. Stabbing into you.
He wins! He wins!
Here is your winner, the Viking, Nicholas Northman.
The Archetype just walked through hell, and now he's on the way to Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The Archetype defeated Jacob Fatu in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. He does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a WWE title match to make. So get out here, Braun Breaker!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the blue chip off of the dog face block, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE champion, Braun Breaker. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Braun Breaker and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does he know?
Does who know what?
Does Braun know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why'd they pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad? Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night Hector and I got our shot at the New Day, everything was falling into place until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Hector's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, he turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. See, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Braun Breaker was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Jacob Fatu's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse. I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman guy.
That's the champion, and he does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Braun, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting? From him?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make the call. I do.
Ron, I am your oracle. Listen to me. This man...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches. And you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Champion Braun Breaker defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Aw, look at you. All serious and stuff. Big main event energy. Finally.
Need something, Liv?
What? I'm proud of you. You made it back. Took what? 12 months? But you got off the back of that milk carton. The great archetype. Comeback story of the year. Finally getting your shot.
Everybody's path is different.
No kidding. I never would have taken the long road. Honestly, was it fun playing tag team dress up with the rookies? I mean, it was sweet, but in a sad way. You can't tell me you didn't get tired of waiting your turn. All that buildup, anticipation.
Some things are worth waiting for. I'd rather earn it than take it the wrong way. I'm not you, Liv.
I know. If you were, you'd be cute. And I wouldn't have let Paul Heyman lead me around by my nose for 12 months. Maybe next time... Don't wait. Don't ask. Don't earn. Just take. Kick the doors down, make a mess, and smile while you do it. Trust me. Bad behavior? It's so much more fun.
Fun is not the point, Liv. I'm here to be better, not bitter.
You sound like a motivational poster. Better is boring. Bitter's got bite. Life's more fun with a little bite.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Fatu and Hector, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back...
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a heck of a lot easier, that's for sure.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company gonna be Braun Breaker? Or Jacob Fatu? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
What you're gonna find out tonight in front of a stadium full of people is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his Paul Heyman guy.
Your old school mind games ain't gonna work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you're in for a rough night. Because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror gonna look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker?
Look, I'm choosing to believe the past year meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. Oh no, this is a new man who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The archetype looks to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything that Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Braun Breaker here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Breaker. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Championship.
Breaker ready to shut down the archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Reykjavik, Iceland, weighing in at 375 pounds, the Viking, Nicholas Northman! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Braun Breaker versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they both feel it. Braun and the Archetype came here looking for a fight. And they're gonna get it.
The WWE Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Braun Breaker is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Propped up in the corner now.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Axe handle finds its target.
The champ taking a bit of damage.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
And Braun's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Breaker is breaking down a bit.
Vicious knee.
Breaker embroiled by his opponent.
Impressive display of power. Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
What a chancery. I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Taking on an immense amount of punishment right now.
Exclusive pin for the title.
Emphatic kick out from the champion.
He must have used his last ounce of energy to get that shoulder up.
Sequence of reversals there.
And now he gets back into the ring.
A little insult to your injury. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Breaker needs to find that spark and rally.
Knee to the gut creates separation. Read that one. Big back body drop. Now wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Now hold on a minute.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Shot. Look at this one. This could be it.
Cover.
just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.